What's your biggest victory against bureaucratic injustice? A social services caseworker assigned to my disabled brother had been systematically denying his benefit claims for 8 months, forcing our family into financial crisis. Every appeal was rejected with vague explanations about incomplete documentation or insufficient medical evidence, despite submitting everything exactly as requested. Situation reached a breaking point when she denied his emergency food assistance 3 days before Christmas, claiming his disability documentation was outdated even though it was dated from November. My brother, who has severe mobility issues and couldn't work, was facing eviction. When I tried calling her supervisor, she claimed there wasn't one available and suggested I reapply next quarter. That's when I realized she was counting on people giving up rather than fighting a system designed to exhaust them. But I wasn't giving up. I started documenting every interaction, recording phone calls where legally permitted, saving all emails, and taking photos of every document I submitted. I also researched my brother's rights under federal disability law and discovered multiple violations and how his case was being handled. Instead of just complaining, I began building relationships within the system. I reached out to disability advocacy groups who connected me with other families experiencing similar issues. We discovered this caseworker had a pattern of denying valid claims, apparently to keep her department's payout numbers low. I also filed formal complaints with 3 different oversight agencies: the State Disability Rights Office, the Federal Health and Human Services Inspector General, and our local Ombudsman program. The turning point came when I requested to speak at a public city council meeting about disability services funding. I prepared a presentation showing how the denial process was costing the city more money than approving legitimate claims, since appeals and investigations were expensive. During my speaking time, I calmly explained my brother's situation while displaying a timeline of delays and denials. I then revealed that I'd identified 12 other families experiencing identical issues with the same caseworker. The mayor asked for specific details after the meeting. I handed him a prepared folder containing documented every evidence of policy violations and contact information for the advocacy groups supporting my research. Within a week, I received a call from the department director, who apologized and scheduled an immediate review of my brother's case. More importantly, they announced a comprehensive audit of all claims handled by that caseworker over the past 2 years. The investigation revealed she'd been inappropriately denying over 40% of valid claims, apparently believing aggressive gatekeeping would impress supervisors. She was transferred to a non-client facing position, and every denied case was automatically reviewed. My brother received his full benefits retroactively, plus emergency assistance to cover the months of improper delays. The department also implemented new oversight procedures and staff training to prevent similar issues. The most satisfying outcome was when the advocacy groups I'd worked with asked me to join their board. Now I help other families navigate the system and ensure their rights are protected. Sometimes the biggest victory against institutional injustice is forcing the system to follow its own rules.